right, here we go. Check, check. What is going on, fam? Welcome back to another episode of Grind to Grow. First of all, I want to say happy Memorial Day. And I want to take a moment to thank all the men and women who have served this country and are serving right now. Thank you so much for all you do. We appreciate so much what you do to keep this country safe. Thank you so much. Great class this morning. A big group of athletes showed up to suffer a little bit. Just a little bit, not much. It was a good workout. They had fun. And very, very, very thankful to all my athletes for making the time on a holiday to come, to continue moving, to continue pushing. And enjoy the community. So thank you guys. So as you saw from the title, first ultra race. I kind of did one a few years back, but I don't know if the distance that I did is considered an ultra race. By the way, that happens a lot. The light will turn on again and then off. According to my fiance Haley, that's probably one of my ancestors playing a joke on me or something. So anyways, I'll check with the landlord so he can replace the light. Anyway, so I did a race. It was a 33K. But I don't know if that is considered an ultra race. I think it's like 50K. I think 50K is the, like, you have to do those, and that is considered an ultra race. So this coming Saturday, I'm doing a 12-hour race. And then you see people do this. Why? Why would you put yourself through that? And my answer is because I want to test myself. I want to test my body, my mental strength, and see how far I can go in those 12 hours. There is going to be a breaking point. When is that going to be? I don't know. I've never done this. So when that happens, whenever my body is shutting down, whether my legs, whether it's my stomach because I can't take any more fuel, or it's my mind, or it's a combination of all three. And my goal, and I'm taking this out of David Goggins' playbook. Whenever that happens, whenever that, that thing, monster is keeping you from moving forward, he says you have to create something bigger that is going to allow you to push through. So that's been something that I've been thinking a lot about lately. On that it's gonna suck. It's gonna be painful. I'm gonna be in pain. I'm gonna be tired. Things are gonna hurt. I'm gonna be cramping. It's gonna be hot, or maybe it's gonna be raining, muddy. Who knows? So there is somewhat of a plan, but not really, because I have to be open to the possibility of this is gonna go completely. It's gonna be a 180, and you're gonna have to adapt on the spot. And that's something that I enjoy a lot doing workouts. And I do this to myself a lot because I'm constantly testing, and I'm like, for example, today I did a workout that took me an hour and 13 minutes. It's called Centuries, and I did a mile on the rower, 100 swings without putting the kettlebell down. 100 snatches without putting the kettlebell down. 100 pull-ups, 100 step-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 deadlifts, 500 double unders, 100 clean and jerks with single kettlebell, finish with 100 pull-ups, and 100 calorie rep. It took me an hour and 13 minutes. Why? Because it's a test. It's an endurance test. It's picking all these hard exercises that, we'll see what the body does. We'll see how am I gonna strategize? How am I gonna break this amount of reps? How am I gonna approach this workout? So I do break things down from the beginning. I'm gonna do sets of 10, sets of 2, sets of 3s, or whatever, and I'm gonna stay with that. And a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, it works. And then there's that few times where my body's like, no, dude, not today. So what? We reassess. We cut the reps. Maybe we have to drop low. Maybe we need to take an extra 2-3 seconds and then get to it. There is not much thought process. I know how to move. I know how to do the movement. I know how to perform the movement well. I set weight. The challenge is performing that movement the same way rep number 1 and rep number 100. And it's also being able to not let the pain or the fatigue slow me down too much where I'm taking too long of a break. And if you take, I tell people always count the seconds of the breaths that you take, and then get after, whether you're doing whatever workout or whatever movement. Because if you take too long, then you're gonna make that a habit and like, okay, now I'm taking longer, No, don't think about it. All right, 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3. Next set of, 3 reps, 4 reps, whatever it is. But you have to stay consistent on the amount of reps that you're doing and the rest. That's gonna, even though yes, it's gonna hurt, it's gonna suck, you're gonna be in pain, but you have to get comfortable being in pain and be able to move properly. So that's what's gonna happen on this coming Saturday. Now the run is probably not gonna look pretty on our 8, 9, 10, whatever, but the goal is to overcome whatever is happening up here and whatever the body is doing, and just keep moving the next step and the next mile and finish that loop and continue assessing the situation throughout the whole day to finish, to not quit. It's not gonna happen unless something horrible happens, but I will not quit. Okay? So my question is, when do I become an ultra runner? Is it after 1 race, 5, 10, or do I have to do a 100-miler? Because I'll stay longer. I'll stay for 24 hours. Probably, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Not that titles matter to me, because I could care less about, not saying that if I break a record or something, well, that's awesome, but I'm not doing this for the medal, for the title, or I'm doing this to learn and to build resilience and toughen up the mind, which will allow me to toughen up the body and just push and not let whatever I'm facing slow me down. And it might slow me down, but it will not stop me, because I will finish. And I think just prepare myself mentally is gonna be huge. I know my fiance's gonna be there, all the clients are gonna be there. People in the running community are huge they're just some of the best supporters, and they're out there just cheering people on and just being positive and motivated. And that's also needed, because in order to accomplish something big, you need a team. You need people behind you. They'll give you the tools give you that, tell you that that phrase, or remind you, just to dig, or why did you start doing this? It's needed. It's needed. So it's gonna be an interesting day. It's gonna be an awesome day. I'm excited to see where my body's gonna go, what my body's gonna do that day. And after the race, I'm gonna do another episode and tell you guys what went well, what went south, and what I learned from it, and when it's gonna be my next one. Because I will do more, and I will become an ultra dude, an ultra runner. Rise and grind, fam.